It's your boy, You Go Boy. That's Mongo, all right? This is the You Go Boy podcast channel. But before we start, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We got unfiltered, authentic conversations. We got sports talk. We got drops. Oh, yeah. So, Mongo, what should they do?
Like and subscribe.
Oh, yeah. Brian Daboll fired from the New York Giants. Instant reaction, Mongolicious.
Listen, sometimes the math is all you need. Daboll goes 61 starts. He will go as 20, 40, and 1, so 20 wins in 61 attempts. Shermer and Judge combined for 19 wins in 65 attempts. That's pretty close, even if you want to just gift him 4 more wins. So if an adjective that can be used to describe you is only slightly better than Shermer and Judge, I'm sorry, you shouldn't be a head coach in the NFL. They were terrible. If you're 1 win better, if you're, again, even if you want to scrap that up to 5 more wins, 1 a year, no, I'm sorry, you had to go.
Dom DeMarco, man, oh man, like you said, the math wasn't mathing. I've been talking New York Giant fans off the ledge throughout this entire, I think they're on Rebuild 6 now, or Rebuild 5, Mambo number 5, the Scat Man, all 90s hits. Yeah, I mean, the issue before was Mara was picking coaches. We both agree when owners make football decisions, it's a disaster. Joe Beningo, we love you. Now with this Daboll hire, it's a little different. They went with the good old fashioned, as it's supposed to be done by competent teams, package deal. Get your GM, get your head coach. Both from the Buffalo tree, Daboll and Shane. It was supposed to be a slam dunk. They were going to find their next Josh Allen. They were going to build themselves into a consistent contender like the Buffalo Bills, who are Jekyll and Hyde. But we'll discuss them, at a later date. But they got it wrong with the coaching hire. Daboll could not. His first year came out of nowhere. In that playoff season, Danny Dimes. They go into Minnesota, but you can pinpoint from the offseason afterward, 2022 on, that's when they screwed things up. And we talked about this on the show. Tell me when I'm telling lies. Congratulations, Punk, world champion. Yahtzee. Yahtzee. Like, we talked about this. When Shane and Daboll in tandem decided to franchise tag Saquon Barkley and pay Daniel Jones, it was all downhill after that. They basically did things backwards, and that set forth a course of very unfortunate events. It was like a domino effect. It was like the butterfly effect. Insert Doctor Strange or any Marvel, multiverse. It's been all bad since then. I think Shane kept his job because of their most recent draft. That's how I look at it. I don't know how you see it. I think the fact that they were able to get Dart, Scattaboo, as well as Abdul Carter, kind of hard to mess up a draft when you've got all that capital and you pinpointed and got some premier talent that you can build around. Now the issue is the play calling. The issue is the scheme. The issue is I don't really know what their plan was at quarterback. You wait a couple weeks to bring in Dart. You knew Russ was washed. They know Jameis is washed, which is why he's on the headset making YouTube content. You know what I mean? I don't know what the plan was. And then you finally put Dart in. Dart at spurts has looked good. But the issue that I keep saying, and I'll toss it over to you, Daboll's calling plays for Dart like Dart is Josh Allen. And Dart is not Josh Allen. I know they're both, strapping Caucasian men, but they're not the same type of player. Dart can't take the punishment Josh Allen can. And there's a reason why he's been concussed multiple times, why he's going to miss time now with yet another one. So shoulder injuries, arm injuries, Scattaboo's hurt. The play calling does not match the skill set. And I think that with Mara and the front office seeing that, okay, so we got our guys now, and it's just not a fit with what Daboll was calling, they had to make a change. We'll toss it to you.
I just think, Shane found talent. Like, you can't deny that.
Agreed.
But look at where he found the talent, right? Dart comes from Ole Miss, who just lost fourth quarter after fourth quarter in the SEC, right? And Abdul Carter comes from the perennial also ran, that is your Penn State. and I'm blanking on which Arizona Scadaboo comes from, but it doesn't terribly matter, right?
Arizona State.
Either one fits the mold of guys who came from big schools that don't do a whole lot of big time winning in college, right? And so that's on the coach to take those guys who didn't win in college and turn them into winners. And I don't mean 8-4, cool, but never won the big one, never had the huge upset, right? Penn State, God love them, are the antithesis of that, right? They never win the big one, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so you need your coaches to get them over that hump, that, which for some of them, it might be as simple as a mental hump, And so to watch them lose the way they did to Denver, to watch them lose the way they did to Chicago, that is even worse. Listen, you're going to get injuries. Obviously, you could protect a lot of these dart injuries, but like the Scadaboo injury, listen, injuries to a running back are going to happen. But what's inexcusable is putting these kids into a position where it's just like college all over again. And so they had to do something to change that coaching staff, because you can't blame the GM for finding the talent, but coach has to make them winners.
Like the video, episode 72. We'll wrap this Daboll news with this nugget here. I think that, again, I don't know where they go from here. I've heard Brian Flores. I've heard his name get leaked. I've heard Bill Belichick's name yet again get leaked. I've heard Spagnola's name get leaked. So I'm just like all the
gonna break my neck here, buddy.
Literally,
please stop.
You're morphing into D'Lo Brown right now from the Nation of Domination over there.
Please stop.
It's just like, Lord, no. Before Mongo turns into a bobblehead, life-size bobblehead, no. I think the Giants need to just take a deep dive. Shane needs to look at what's working. I know the default is just find a Shanahan guy or find a McVay guy. I get it. How's Matt LaFleur doing? Just actually do an informed, calculated head coach search. Look what's working right now offensively or defensively or in the college ranks, and just make a sound hire, because everything they've done since Coughlin has been a complete unmitigated disaster.
What a disaster.
Absolutely. They have whiffed on every single one. McAdoo was a disaster. Shermer was a disaster. Judge was a disaster. And now Daboll is a disaster. And they're going for the pinky ring. They're going for the one for the thumb right now with their fifth one. And Shane's job is on the line. Because I believe that Mara and the rest of the front office, they're just like, all right, we're going to get rid of your boy, but you did have a good draft. If you can nail this coaching hire, we'll extend you. But if you miss, your next coaching hire is gone, and you're gone with them. Like liquidation, everything must go. But they got to nail this. Shane has to. His job depends on it, and it would be a shame I'm a Cowboy fan, so I'm loving this. So don't get it twisted. Keep it going, Giants. But if I were a Giant fan, you're going to enter another rebuild if you miss this coaching hire, and it sucks because you think with Dart, again with Scadaboo, with Abdul Carter, Brian Burns looks amazing. He's going to be a Pro Bowl. He's going to be an All-Pro, for goodness sake. They've got pieces to be at worst a wild card contender. There's 50 of them every year now, but they got to nail this hiring, or else it's another rebuild for Big Blue.
It's your boy, you go boy, and my friends at New York Posse. They're gonna hook you up with some official gear. The Knicks are hotter than ever, and they're gonna get you right with some official snapbacks, beanies, official gear, official like tissue, baby. Hit that promo code below, 2024. Get 20% off on all New York Posse gear. Hit the link below, and they're going to get you right. It's your boy, you go boy, Yahtzee.